Hello dear readers, here we are yet again with Tidbit Tuesday at the end of our week-long sneak peek into Rahasya, which I hope you've been enjoying and following along, and hopefully it has gotten you excited for the book's release on Halloween. For this Tidbit Tuesday, I'm going to do one more read-aloud excerpt from Rahasya. This is not what the book is going to look like, but that's why this is a proof. And hopefully you'll enjoy it. This, of course, is not the end to everything going on. I do have plans for drawings and stuff the closer we get to the release date. So be sure to keep in touch and in tune and follow along, and hopefully you'll have a chance to participate. And here we go. Eyes. Book. Coming up beside him, Neela crouched at the water's edge, buried beneath the snow. Shadows swirled over its surface, skimming the pale ice and darting shifting streams. They rushed toward her as if eager for her attention, slithering up over her hands and over her body. She could sense their curiosity, their intuitive attachment, and smiled as their countless voices whispered around her, telling her all manner of things that they knew beyond her physical reach. They told her about the waking plants and animals, about the snow melt running high through the cracks and crags of the mountains, and about the ancient gateway that lay ahead. Her smile faltered as they whispered warnings about a Tien lurking along the shores. The Tien who'd spoken with her the night before, watching over her as diligently as Mayaka. What does he want? Mayaka glanced down at her with a perplexed expression. Like anyone without Tien blood who wasn't a center, he couldn't see the shadows that comprised the great web, and he certainly couldn't hear them. At best he could vaguely sense their presence whenever they were concerted in an area. Neela made no effort to explain. "We do not understand the question, our center," the shadows murmured. "We do not understand want. Desire is an ability of our Tien kin. What is he after? What does he pursue? You, our center, he is attracted to you, but that is only because he is Tien and so lustful by nature. He pursues you for his shadowmancer, even as she whom he serves seeks to acquire you." Remembering the verminous shadowmancer, how the woman had seduced her so quickly by playing on the Tien lust she knew she possessed, and how close she had come to obtaining her acquiescence to serve, she shuddered inwardly. Gibbek had selflessly sacrificed himself to save her from her own weakness. She couldn't dishonor the little goblin's memory by playing into her hands now. Lazurni Dracon was Tien, obviously a soldier of some kind, and in possession of the power of the King Long. He served the verminous shadowmancer, and he was hunting along the shore. Thinking back on their meeting, Neela felt a twinge of sympathy, though she wasn't sure if it was for him or the shadows she saw bound to him. The poor creatures had looked severed, their spastic movements radiating a ceaseless agony. She could still hear their hollow, echoing screams reverberating through the Tentakon, and wondered if that made him less dangerous or more. Then she decided she didn't want to find out. And there you have it. Obviously, Neela plays a bigger part in Rahasya, along with other characters. I haven't decided what to do in the coming weeks so far, so I don't exactly have news on the sneak peeks / giveaways / projects / events front. However, I have been working very hard on both the Fight Slaves Prize and a side project that seems to have gone off on its own, and hopefully with a little luck I'll get back to working on Witch Hunter. I just don't have enough hours in the day, that's the problem. But I will keep working on it, and hopefully there will be yet another new book on the horizon. Until then, and until next Tidbit Tuesday, have a great week.